Hello guys, welcome to another video. So, before I do what I'm about to do, I'm just going to address a couple of things. First of all, yes, I completely understand that what I'm about to do is not going to suit me and I'm going to look horrendous. But is this something that I've wanted to do for a long time? Yes. And am I very intrigued about how it's going to come out? Yes. And lastly, am I following a trend in being a bit of a sheep? Yes, probably. My cousins have done this, they look pretty cool. I realise I'm not going to be looking very cool, but I'm going to do it anyway. Shall I keep it like that? Oh no. Just kidding. That'll do. So a couple of things that I didn't take into consideration when doing this. First of all, I've got quite a round face, especially after doing all of this bulking that I've been doing over the last year or so. I've now got quite a round face, so I just look like a bowling ball. And second of all, I've got a really bad beard game. I can't really grow a beard, so I can't really have that to complement the bald-headed look. So yeah, overall, looks pretty shocking, but I'm going to stick with it for a little bit because it's something I've always wanted to do, and now that we're in lockdown and social isolation, no better time to do it. Hopefully it's just one of these things that the longer it stays like this, you'll just get used to it. Who am I kidding? It looks absolutely horrendous, but it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, tomorrow squat rack comes, so I can finally do some squats. See you tomorrow. I think we can do better. For fuck's sake. Right guys, looks like I'm going to have to live and die by the sword and keep the slap head for now. Right, got some good news. The squat stands have arrived. Here we are, squat stands. Unless this is the Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen wig that I ordered on next day delivery. It's one of two things. It's not the squat rack or Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen's wig. It's a bench, which isn't supposed to be coming until next week. Where the hell is this squat stand? So I am determined to squat today, even if the squat rack doesn't come, so I'm going to have to come up with an alternative. Sketchy as fuck. Do you reckon mustard's my colour? Right, it looks like I'm really running out of time in terms of the weather, so I need to crack on and squat really. Don't try this at home.
Give me more.
Right, that squat's done. I didn't die, despite the fact that I had to basically good morning the way up and down. Bit of a back workout really. Just finishing off with some push-ups now, a little bit of chest flies, some shoulder mobility work, and then let's go and assemble this bench.
Let's build a bench.
Grab your coat and an open mind, 'cause when we do, we're white as sky. So clap your hands and stomp your feet. And would you build something with me? There were castles built in backyards. We never had to go far to be king and queen. We'll go drinking high and ocean deep. And would you build something with me?
We have a bench. So, just before I started my working day, because I'm working from home at the moment, had a knock on my door and I saw through the outline of the window a box, and I was hoping it was the squat rack, but alas, it was not, unless this is a squat rack, but I very much doubt it. It is, however, a box full of games. So I put a thing up on my Instagram earlier in the week, basically asking people's opinions on the best place to get protein, and had quite a few responses, but quite a lot of people recommended my protein, and now I can see why, because I actually purchased them, and this is actually what I got free. So actually, pretty good deal. Pretty much that cost about 50 quid, and then you get all of this stuff free. So it's definitely worth going onto my protein, and it's pretty cheap anyway. So yeah, thank you for anyone that recommended my protein. Good shout. So I'll probably have one of these BCAA drinks pre-workout, because I've got deadlifts today. Let's give it a little taste test, as is the way. That's nice. Banging. Right, see you in the gym, aka the garden. that set was a little bit sketchy. The platform started moving apart, almost did the splits mid-set. Right, onto a bit of shoulder work, then a bit of mobility work, then we're done. Nice quick session. So that's another day in lockdown complete. I'm going to quickly, before I shoot off, just talk about my diet, because surprisingly in lockdown my diet has been really good, and I definitely put that down to well, first of all, the fact that a lot of takeaway places are shut, but also when I normally drink alcohol, that is at the pub. I don't really ever drink at home. Therefore I'm not drinking, and I did make a conscious effort not to drink this month, so it has been now a month, because it's the 31st today, a month without drinking anything. So for me that's quite good, because that is a big part of my social life, but obviously now that I can't socialise, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm now down to 99 kilos, so I'm actually down 8 kilos in about 3 months. So on the 27th of December I weighed in at my heaviest, which was 107 kilos. So I'm now down quite a lot. Definitely feeling a lot better in myself, have a lot more energy, but that is again because I'm just eating proper food and I'm not eating takeaway foods and alcohol and just inflammatory foods. But before I go, I just wanted to give this protein a review, because this is the clear protein from My Protein. I've had this before, but I had the rainbow candy flavour. This is the mojito flavour, so seeing as I can't have actual alcohol, I might as well have alcohol flavoured things. Let's go for 2 scoops, because that is 40 grams of protons. So this is really good for people that don't like milky based products. Although it's whey protein, it doesn't have that sort of milky taste. It's meant to be like a juice, and I definitely prefer that after training, because I don't really like the thought of having milky stuff after training. It's just a bit sickly. Right, so that is going to take a lot more shaking. Right. It does taste like mojitos. I'm guessing it doesn't have alcohol in it. Okay guys, going to sign out the video. I hope you all stay safe, and stay indoors unless you absolutely have to go out. I know you're allowed to go out once a day and do your exercise and your shopping and whatnot, but you know, try and limit that. If you can do exercise in your garden, just do that rather than going outside the front, like in the street. If you don't need to do that, there's no need to do that. You know, it's just putting yourself and others at risk, especially going to the shop every day. Just make sure you do your shopping in one bulk day, like on a Monday, just get all your week shopping. That's what I've been doing, stock up on protein. Yeah, make sure you're staying safe. Hopefully see you guys in the next one. Take care, peace.